A few weeks ago, we were at this house to test the best methods on how to clean tile. While we were here though, we looked around and we saw that this kitchen was in dire need of some organization. Now this home belongs to a dear friend of ours and they have this chronic illness that makes it really difficult for her to get down and do some cleaning and organizing. And because of that, their kitchen really has become a bit of a disaster and it's taken over their ability to really live in this kitchen. So I promised her that we would come back and organize it and clean it up and make this a space that is usable again for her. So that's what we're here to do today.
If you haven't yet and you like a clean house, make sure to hit subscribe.
And hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of our future videos. Let's dive in and show you what this kitchen looks like, where the problem areas are, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do to make this space usable for them once again. Here we go. So the first problem area is obviously the kitchen table. This is not a space that they can eat off of. This is just the catch-all for everything when they come home. So we need to figure out where all of this can go on a regular basis so that they can use this space again. Then when we come over to this area, it's kind of the same thing. It's random and none of these things are really in their homes. And the problem is that they don't actually have homes. When I ask them where their medicine or their soaps or different items go, they really don't have a proper home for it. And so it just winds up here on the counter. One of the goals for today is to find proper places for everything in the kitchen so it always has a home. And then this is a huge issue for this family here. They have a ton of laundry detergent. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things of laundry detergent, not to mention, oh, that one's empty. Not to mention different types of laundry detergent, some bleach, you know, OxyClean, because you gotta have that. I totally get that. But the problem is there's multiples, number one. And number two is they don't have a place to put it. There's no home for that. It used to be up here. There used to be a shelf, but because of her health problems, she could not take something as heavy as this and reach up onto the shelf. And so because of that, they took the shelf down and now the home for the laundry detergent is just right here on the table. And that has got to change because that's taking up so much room here. And we're gonna solve that for them today too. As a germaphobe, this was a huge problem for me. And this has got to change right now because I can't stand this right here. Here they have their cat litter box and it is right in front of this, which is their pantry, which means in order to access their pantry, they have to literally just move their kitty litter box and this little cage thing that they have to get into their pantry. Number one, I think that's not really sanitary to have the litter box right in front of where their food is. But number two, because it's always inconvenient to open up their pantry, it's just, and the kitty box is in the way, it just doesn't make it very easy for them to keep their pantry organized. Let me open this up all the way so you can see. I mean, the pantry looks like, I think, any normal unorganized pantry. There's nothing new here, but we're gonna move the kitty litter box so that they can access it more easily and so that they can have a little bit more organized space as well. This pantry is pretty huge, but because they can't open it up all the way and can't utilize it properly, a lot of wasted space is in there and there's a lot of disorganization, and we're gonna fix that. I really think that we're gonna make this so much more usable for them. I'm so excited. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we are gonna make some measurements. They clearly need some extra storage space and just some organization. The other thing that I noticed was they have a lot of duplicates, and we're gonna show you a little bit more about that as we come across it, but they've got multiples of multiple things that they just don't need. It's a little bit excessive and this kitchen is too small to be able to handle that. So with that, we're gonna run to Dollar Tree, but of course we're gonna do it with a 4-second montage.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a
I found this big pile of pan lids and I can't find the pans that go with them. You know, I can't find their companion. Ba-dum-bum. I made that up. So my friend has a chronic illness and it's called gastroparesis. And basically what that means is her stomach has stopped working. And you know, it doesn't sound serious until you really think about the implications of what it means to not have your digestive tract working. Maybe 20 surgeries that she's had in her gastrointestinal area, and ultimately when your stomach doesn't work, you just have to wind up using IVs for your nutrition. And her difficulty is she has to have IVs 4 hours twice a day, which means she has 8 hours where she is hooked up to an IV. And you can't really clean when you've got an arm stuck to an IV. So for her, so much of her time is spent just getting the nutrition. You know, we take for granted what it is to just grab a bite of food real quick, and she can't do that. On top of that, all of the pain that she has because of the surgeries and because of all of her stomach issues just makes it really, really tough to be able to deep clean or even just do some general organization. And the thing that I think we always need to remember before we jump to judgment about somebody who has a messy house or has a clutter or whatever is you never know what their circumstances could be that can make it hard for them to just keep up on housework or to keep up on chores. So just remember that and be kind with this video, but be kind to anybody that you know that maybe has a difficult time and you don't know why. Stuff like this, you know, the box is great, but it takes up so much room, and especially when you have, especially when you only have a few left. So it's when you get to this point, the best thing to do is just take them out and store them in something else and throw away this big bulky box. The owner of the home, he's actually just behind the camera here. He doesn't want to be on this video, and that's totally fine, but he's behind here. And I just wanted to ask you, like, this is kind of a problem area right here. You've got so many laundry detergents, and these are really, really big and really clunky and really heavy, which is a problem for your wife, right? Yes. And so I was really excited to show you what I consider to be a big problem solver for you. So what if I told you that, like, something like this, you know, which is 70 loads and it's pretty heavy and pretty bulky, that I could replace it with something like this.
I wouldn't believe it.
You would not believe it. I know, because it's amazing, and this is pretty new here. So this is actually 60 loads of laundry right here. It's dehydrated. And so they're laundry strips, and they are less bulky. They're so much lighter because laundry detergent is what, like 70%, 90% water? It's a lot of water that you don't need to have your wife lifting. And so instead you can just use these little laundry strips. And I was thinking,
those dryer sheets you're holding?
These are dryer sheets. This is laundry detergent. This is really laundry detergent. This is one load right here, and you just throw it in your washer. I wanted to show you that with this, you could put it right in here. I mean, we'll need to do some organization, but look, there's your laundry detergent. Just grab it, you open it up, you pull out your laundry strips.
We have to have some reward for all this work.
This snack break time was brought to you by peanut butter M&Ms.
And these are my favorite peanut. I think they should sponsor us.
So you have two cheese graters. Do you ever cheese grate both at the same time? Ever?
Not at the same time, no.
Not at the same time. So can we get away with just one?
No.
They take up a lot of space.
They do?
Yeah, and you need both.
I agree.
You need
Just
both.
like
of them?
Diana.
So you have 4 things of cupcake tins. Do you actually bake with all 4 of them at the same time?
No.
No. How many at the most you use at one time?
None.
Can we get rid of all 4 of them?
No.
But you don't make about cupcakes.
About twice a year we make cupcakes.
Okay, so twice a
We
year.
could get away with just 2 pans.
2
Okay,
bands.
choose 2. Which 2 you want?
Do you care? They're all the same. No, they're
I
not.
want the shiny ones.
All right, this is good. 2 are gonna go to be donated. One of these is gonna be donated.
I usually keep
The other
them.
one.
Oh, I like this one.
No, that's what I was saying. Don't
Oh,
the other one.
donate this one. He's agreed to donate.
Yay!
This is progress. Found another one. I think he's okay if we just donate this one too.
Yeah.
Do you make a lot of pizza?
I use them for various things.
Various things?
I use for cookies.
I know people get attached to their pans. So which ones do you never use?
Which ones do we never use?
Yeah, which ones do we donate? Like, do you use this on the coals? No.
Never? Good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these pans. Do you need 5?
No,
How
Okay.
many do you need?
not 3.
3?
Okay. Do you like
Okay.
having the little one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep the little one.
Keep the big one.
At least 2 big ones
And then what gives you a
out of those.
The smaller one.
Okay.
smaller one? One is
Or
fine.
2. 1 or 2.
Oh, there's 3 in there.
Yeah.
Just one.
Okay.
There we go. Donation.
Pizza pans.
Yeah, keep one of those.
Okay, keep one.
Do you have others of these hiding somewhere?
No.
So this
no,
your-
I gotta keep that.
This is your only one. It's a nice one. Just so you know, we have known each other for a long time, so we can joke and jest just a little bit, and it's okay. All right, Twinkies, more snacks. I'm loving the snacks.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm a.
So we consolidated all those cans, and look at all this extra cupboard space that now we have. This is fantastic. Oh, here's some more cans. More tomatoes.
We put everything that they were going to want to grab easily, which is their snacks, their breakfast cereals, and stuff to make pancakes. And so that's what they can easily grab. They also have a lot of drinks, so they're pretty.
A lot of drinks.
That makes it pretty easy to.
Hydration's important.
Yeah, fine. We put the pressure cooker down there since they don't use them very often. They can easily grab their bags, and then they just have some more backup storage. Canned goods, all kind of organized. And then this is the stuff they don't use very often, and backup.
I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going.
The owner's trying to leave us money, and that's not what we're about right here. We wanted to do this just for him as a service. We love him and his wife dearly, so we're gonna hide this so that we can exit before he notices that we are taking it.
Give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me.
We stopped and ate some M&Ms, but we pretty much realized that we spent about 3 hours each. So about 6 hours. We're not quite finished yet. There's probably another hour to 2 hours worth of work.
But the owners, it's bedtime for them, and we don't want to keep them up later than what they normally would. It's a work night for them, so we're gonna wrap it up. But we are so pleased. We have given them back their cabinetry, their pantry, their counter space,
The kitchen table.
The kitchen table, which I think was huge, because now they can actually sit down and eat at their table. Definitely makes this whole kitchen a much more usable space. So I'm so happy for them.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell.
Also, if you want to see the video that I referred to at the beginning of this video about how I cleaned the grout in this very house, and I tested lots of different grout cleaners to see which one was the very best, I'm gonna link that to the end of this video. Click on that video and we'll see you over there.
Just give me.